I gotta look and see what time it is. If it's maybe the time, I'll look and see how many nails I've got. I probably need to go chop a bunch of trees down. If I can make the chainsaw, and I can get that thing chopped down, another little roads I cleared for myself. Yeah, if I can get the chainsaw made, get some gas, I might decide to head back to my previous base, so I can. Where's the thing? Oh, it's all out here. So I can grab the seeds, but at the same time, I'll take the chainsaw because I need a bunch of wood to upgrade all the stuff in my second floor that I'm doing. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Gotta make sure I have enough computers. I love having computers in my bases, you know, so I can put them up on a desk or in a room or things like that. And it looks cool. I think they did a really good job on that. On some of the things that they put into the game. I guess you'd call them entities. I think that's what they call them. But they got some really cool ones. You have these chairs. Well, oh, you're gonna break that one, aren't you? Yeah, jerks. Messing up my furniture. I was gonna pick that up. You broke? Oh, you didn't. Oh, that's interesting. I think you're a separate type of chair, but I think I can pick you up. I made this really cool one in, I think it was my Darkness Falls one. Or was it? No, it was my Rebirth when I was making a new base in everyone, and my final base had this, I had everything. I even made like a workout room, fully equipped with lockers and a shower and stuff. So it's one of the things that I look for in a good POI is like when they can tell a story. And we found the craziest one when we were playing no, it was Darkness Falls. Where am I supposed to go? I'm supposed to go up? Oh yeah, I am supposed to go up. Yeah, it looked like a normal thing until we were trying to break into a room up top. And how do I get up there? It had an upside down cross with like a bunch of skulls, and it was like, this is a freaky house. And that's all I thought about it was at the moment. And then I was trying to set up a screamer trap, you know, where you put the little chute and you can throw rocks in there, and they're surrounded by a whole bunch of traps that they die on. So I was making one of those, and I ended up finding like a vault hatch, and I followed it down, and it had the most creepy thing I'd ever seen. Like, they had rooms where it looked like there were people living there, and then right after that were rooms where bodies were cut up, and then a grinder room, and then it was straight up a serial killer or some kind of like cult or something. It was the coolest POI. It was terrifying. Like, it made you uncomfortable as you explored it. They did such a just insanely good job on it, telling the story. And it's like every time I went one more room, we're just like, what the hell is going on with this place? It was so cool. So those are the kind of POIs I love. I love something that tells a really good story. And especially when you know, yeah, like I said, it's just by walking through it, you get the story. Okay, I think I have to go around to get up there, so I can take this concrete. Trying to make sure I don't break my path up somewhere. And I could take all those blinds. There's a really cool block that you can make that is meant to look kind of like the vertical blinds that I can do, so it's like I always use those now. Especially because those are kind of damaged. Speaking of damaged, do you understand, or can you why they won't let us make doors besides that crappy looking wooden one or the metal doors? That's the thing. I get so frustrated when I'm designing homes or like POIs. I did design a couple POIs, but when I'm doing my bases and whatnot, I hate when I can't just put a regular door in there. And usually I'll go in and I'll find a mod that gives you a bunch more furniture, because it doesn't help you in the game. Yeah, And you can even make them look like they're old and beat up. Like I know, like the fun pimps make comments about how everything they don't want to make it so you can make brand new looking things because it takes away from the story that they're trying to sell. Okay, fine, but so give me crappy doors, that look like they've been beat up, but at least they look like they're doors that would go in a house. And I guess, yeah, you can find some really good ones in mods. There we go. So that's usually what I end up having to do is get a mod and put it in there. Again, it doesn't give you any advantage in the game. It just lets you make something that looks like the POIs they designed. Like, it took them forever to get us to even give us some of the blocks that they used for base building. And they're getting better. But again, every mod you play, or almost every mod you play, gives you the ability to pick things up. And then place it where you want. And I just wish that was a vanilla thing. Like, that's just the way the game worked, and you could do it without having to mod it. There's a lot of people, like, especially, like, I feel bad for the people that play on console, because they don't have any option for, adding things like that. Hopefully at some point they'll actually start making it so that you can add mods. I don't see Sony doing it, but I could see Microsoft doing it. Or, so the mod that I'm playing right now, Project Z, I believe they could play on Xbox or PlayStation because it's server-based mods. So you don't even have to load anything or install anything. You can just log into the server, and if the server has it playing, then that's what you're playing. So I'm curious how the servers work on console. If they can still dial into like the same servers that we do on PC. I know one thing is my kids couldn't, like, they were frustrated for years because on the consoles, they would play on the Switch, but for Minecraft, you couldn't do mods, and so they would always watch me, and I would be playing with my friends, and I always had a mod going because vanilla doesn't cut it for me. It just is not enough to keep me entertained. But you give me a really good mod pack and like a structure of goals to actually complete, to be done with it, I'm all about that. And so that, they would watch me play that. So now that they have their laptops, they can actually play those. So even if we put them on, I don't know if you can load them on the realms, but yeah, they're excited because now they get to play alongside me, or so if we have like a server, they play with their buddies and things. I think that was probably the best investment I ever made for them, was buying them their laptops a couple years back. Because, yeah, up until then, all they had was their consoles. I think they had some really cheesy laptops to begin with. But they couldn't play all the games they wanted to play. So, on a Black Friday, I think like 2 years ago, so it's about 2 years from now, they had some really good deals on some Alienware laptops. I think they had like 3070s, I think was what they had inside for like the video card and stuff. So like real solid, laptop. They could play all the games. Maybe not at max settings, but they could play. So instead of just Fortnite, they could actually play Call of Duty and all that stuff. And I remember when we gave it to them that first night, that's what they wanted, Call of Duty. So it's like, that was like the little extra gift, was going on Steam, making them each their own Steam account and then getting them that game. So now it's like whenever they come over to my house, they've always got their bags with their laptops, and they walk in within 3 minutes in the door, they're setting themselves up. They all each have their own spot for for where they play, and it's just fun. It's like all four of us, the twins and my oldest, and we'll just be sitting around playing, sometimes playing together. I always hear them because they usually play their PvP. I'm not a PvP kind of guy, so they always play it. I can always hear them yelling and screaming and getting frustrated and getting excited when they do it. It's just, I don't know, it just reminds me of how much fun I had when I was a kid. I'm just happy I'm able to give that to them.
And here is your payment.
Although I do know at some point I am going to have to upgrade. At least for now, I don't. They're still good for now. Okay. Oh! We did make it to tier 4s. Okay, good. I can stop doing tier 3s now. Don't think I need a dart trap. Sure, we'll take a generator bank. Let's see what this tactical assault is. Okay, I don't need any more jobs from you. Not till tomorrow. That's exciting. All right, let's get everything positioned on here and take the elevator up so I can empty this bad boy out. It is enough time. Technically, I could make that trip. Yeah, I need to take this all the way to the road, and I need to put sheets on it so that it... There's no lip. I hate that lip. Okay, let's come up here. I love this. This is so cool. Makes looting so much easier. Alright, first off, do you have anything, Droney? Where are you going? Tries the weirdest ways to get through, and they just walk through the wall. I don't know why. If you can walk through a wall, why don't you already? Okay, you did not have anything on me. Okay. Take everything. Take heaviest. Actually, I can carry most of this. Alright. And now we'll grab the rest of it. Okay.
Master, we are not alone.
Yep, I think we're going to make a trip back to our old area. And we're going to get a few things. I need to make the chainsaw first. Before I can leave, I got to make the chainsaw. Okay, still heavy. Oh, got a far. I'll have to check that out too. Can I reach the ammo? I can. Yep, that takes some of the weight away. And actually, food. I have some drugs too. Alright, recycles. Yeah, look where I'm sitting. I've got 6,000 knowledge right now. It is getting ridiculous. For a while, I was going around looking for all the different cracker books and things. Now I just done. I still go through them because there's some stuff I would still like to have. Should probably keep those just in case. I think I already have all of you guys. Oh yeah. All right. Let's empty everything here, and then we'll see what we got left. I think I did already do the ammo. I gotta look at that far. I don't remember if that was one that I liked back in the day. If I put a reflex sight on it, because I don't like it the way it looks stock, but I might like it reflex. Oh, I actually have a S tier, so I guess I can sell that. Still have all the boxes. Okay, I definitely see some things that should have gone. Okay. Apparently I got a lot of stuff that I didn't ever have before. A lot of furniture, actually. Bar stools. Yeah, actually getting out quite a bit of furniture, actually. Some of it I'm never going to use, but I have it regardless. Ooh, my toy robot. I want to place that somewhere. He looks cool. Okay. You go in there. Farming. Okay, food. Nope. Okay, so I got a crappy tactical rifle and a little bit of ammo, so I'll sell the ammo, or I'll keep the ammo, sell everything else.
My
But,
senses have picked up
compact
something.
engine and generator. That's not a bad get. So I put that under power. Oh, and I got another thing of gasoline. I'll also take that. Alright, and then put you away. I do need gas to make it all the way. I wanted to check you out. Oh, I never put any mods into that one either. Okay. Got 2 of those. 2 of those. Jeez, I got a lot of things. Okay. So, see what I can fit into the bar first. Okay. I know how the other one worked. How do you work? What do I need? 556. Okay. It looks good when I bring it down. I don't like how it looks when I'm holding it. But I have a lot of 556 rounds. Isn't that what you take? Yeah, how was I out? Oh, I had to tell it what I wanted first. I had the choice between the two. Okay. How many rounds do you hold? And that's with the drum, right? Not a lot. Nope. You are all over the place, and you're not even close to the other one. Okay. Yeah, let's empty those out. I'm not going to use you. Put you away. For you, let's give you some mods and see where we go from there. Okay. So with that, how many rounds do you hold? Looks like a nice little submachine gun. 54, still less. And you're just not as good as this one. Okay. Nope. You are also not going to be used. Alright. Still using the same guns. So let me put my little robot up somewhere. I like that. Alright. Empty you out. You already been emptied out. Empty you out. I was thinking maybe as like a little extra for... I still might. Just have another gun in case things go crazy during a horde. I don't see it happening, but sure. Alright. Have gas.
Ready for duty.
I'm gonna put it in yours. Right. Chainsaw. I need to make that in here, I believe. Nope. Here. Oh, I have to research it first. That's right. And then we'll see how much it takes to craft it. There we go. Researching. Find out in a sec what it takes. Apparently I found a bunch of oil. How are we sitting in here for fuel? How much do you have? Oh, you got plenty. You're good. You're good to go. Okay, we're not worried there. I did see that this completed, and this is a 5x3 power door. I think that was what I was going to test it with. Actually, let me get some of the harder blocks first. There we go. So it's 5x7, correct? 5x3. Okay, and this is this would be 7. So if I'd have to put it in here, the blocks. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 5.
Incoming enemies. Prepare for conflict.
3, 4. Alright, who's here bugging me? this across the top because I'm pretty sure it needs something to go inside of. Okay, and that would go here. Okay. Nope, that just takes it up. So I need let's come over here. While I'm waiting for the research to go, gives us something to do. Okay. I don't have a lot of electronics. Interesting. Power. Okay, I want a motion sensor. Well, we'll take two. Have it on both sides. Let's make a separate generator. Actually, for now, let's go with the battery bank and use our batteries. Okay, oh man, I'm heavy. Let's get rid of these blocks. There we go. No, we need to put the power up here somewhere. Temporarily. Could stick it there. That's not bad. Alright, put you in there. Give you one refuel. I do not have enough fuel. Where are you at, Droney? You get hung up in
Great
some
to
weird
see you,
places,
Master.
buddy. Okay, you've got 10. Yeah, I think you've got 20. I don't want to take yours. Cool. Refuel. Turn on. Okay, let's... Wow, I have 3 more of those? That's crazy. Okay. Put you to there. Need one down below. All temporary, obviously. I'll do this much more protected and hidden once I proof of concept, we'll call it. Okay. So where would I put... I guess we could put it right here, centered. Should be able to make you reach. Oh, you're gonna be that way, aren't you? Okay, if I take the block next to it, can I see it? I can. That's not what I was trying to do. But that might actually help. Motion sensor connected. Okay, good. Now I'm gonna unconnect you.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
And you're gonna connect to here. And I need you set. Yeah, target self, target allies, not strangers. So again, let's come here. There we go. Just what I want. Now I just need to make sure it works the other way. Not that I don't trust. I'm about to invest a whole bunch of cash. I'm probably gonna want to use a... What's the word I'm looking for? Pressure plate when I do this with the sliding gate. Okay. No, that's not what I was trying to do. I want to go from there. Okay. First time it didn't want to do, the second time it did. So now if I come over here... Oh, that's perfect. Okay, I just need to set some timers on it. Wait, are you not connected anymore? disconnect you, did that disconnect that one? It did. Okay. Alright. Hey, yeah, no, I appreciate it. You too. Like I said, when I get done here, I'll pop in on yours, see how it's going. Do I have any more? I do have. Okay. So let's try. It's not letting me do it from both sides. Or are you? Let's try to here. Okay, it definitely works. As soon as I try to go from here, yeah, it breaks off. I don't see a way to do that. Unless... Okay. You're getting the power, so let me remove you. Are you still... What if this goes... What does it take to get... Okay. Put you there. Alright, so let's go... So this camera goes to here, which I should be able to reach. And this... See, you're not getting power unless the other one's activated. So again, if I come here, you're... I don't see how that works, or how to make that work.
My senses have picked up something.
Gotta be something simple I'm missing. The other option would be a camera that could see both. Problem is, it needs to be on multiple floors too. No, it's just this floor. And it only works when you're down below. Okay. So what if... Just had another... Nope, I need to go one more. Add this tower here. think that's good enough. Oh, don't you dare. Mm-mm-mm. No touch. Okay, let's pick you up. So that's really the only thing I can think of is because I need to undo you. Yeah, I think I have to make one camera that can see both sides. Seems to be the one thing that I can think that I can make this work. Can I reach? Oh, I haven't put the camera up. Oh, nope. I hate how that looks, obviously. Okay. Can I reach you from here? I'm having my doubts. Okay, right now I'm still... haven't turned red yet. There we go. So this appears to be as far as I can go. Cannot reach. Let's see if I made something a little bit closer. Okay, can you reach? Gotta be getting close. Okay. Right as I see it, it turns. Oh my goodness. Man. Okay. Didn't go up. Damaging stuff everywhere to try to figure out how to make this work. If you're watching this later after this, and you can think of a better way to do this, please tell me. Put in the comments. Right now, this is the only thing, I'm just, and again, I'm just trying to proof of concept, because it's not even the door I'm going to be living with. I just need to see that it works, that I can have a way that it recognizes me coming in and leaving. There we go. Connect you. Okay, so the test is... you can see me from pretty far away. So if I get to about here, it opens up, I can drive in. Okay. That's what I needed to see. Now I come in, I go to get into my truck, poof, it opens up again. So that works. I just have to figure out how to make it look good. I mean, I can just go with having that pillar there. It would look better if it was actually part of the rest of this. So why I was saying, I think we're going to have to go up high and bring it all the way out. So it's going to be a bigger build. But that gives me a spot to put the camera on. For like the final design. Because the final design is actually going to be on the outside here, and it's going to be a little bit higher. So it's going to be open up this entire area. I just needed to know that was there. Now the next question, would it be able to see me through glass? Or would glass block me? Okay. Alright, let's see. Let's take this all down. Proof of concept. Verified I can do it. Albeit differently than I had originally planned. Also needed to take these down. I'm going to hold off actually building this. Shoot. This part of the video won't go up until Wednesday. Thursday, what is today? Today's 73, 77, so today was 71, 72. No, it's 72, 73. Tomorrow's 74, 75. Thursday's 76, 77. Okay, so the end of Thursday is our Horde night. So I will hold off on building this, expanding this until Thursday. That means that there's at least that much time for if anyone can think of a better way to do this than what I'm currently doing here right now. I would love to hear it. So I'm going to
Ready for
give
duty.
enough time that if there's a better way, someone can tell me. If not, my living space is going to be a whole lot bigger than I thought. But I think it might actually work out better because this it's too wide. If I came out to here, it would feel more square, so I'd be happy with that. And the house, the room would still have this gap here. That's actually no. Okay, hold up. Let me cook here. I could have two rooms that are the size of this on the side, windows facing out, doors going in, plus the rest of the house over there, because this would always be blocked off. So this gives me a reason to do this more than just for the... So I will probably build this part here. I'm not going to hook up this yet. I still have to break this and put in a 4th floor and flip it around the right direction, because right now it's not in the right direction. So, okay. Alright, so we are going to take a trip to our old base, but what I'd like to do is I'm tired of that lip and I'm tired of this access, so we are going to fix this right now. At least the entryway. We still have a lot of other parts of this that we still need to finish. And every time I think of, oh, I'm wasting resources, there's no such thing. This is our, again, this is our last build. There's no place else to go after this, so there's no reason to save anything. I want to get this part done, but I also need to add in is access over to... I don't think I need to go there, but we'll expand it. This is just the beginning. But this is the part that I most often use to get in and out. And it's also the part to get to the garage. I might... Droney.
It is a pleasure to serve.
Okay. What I might end up doing, and I am going to do some mining tonight too. I just want to get this part here done. So let me see, I might. I forgot what I might. Oh yeah, maybe make the elevator, the new elevator sooner. Well, I don't have a 4th floor, so until I get the walls and everything up, there's no point in doing the 4th floor, because it'll look really weird sticking up. And I need glass. I need bulletproof glass, so I need to look and see, because with all the things I have, I should be able to make it quick. So if I wanted, because I think I have a lot of leaded. So bulletproof glass. Blacksmith forge, 4 glass, 1 metal mesh. That's it? Okay, I have some metal meshes. Metal mesh is 1 steel and 1 lead. That actually seems easier to build than the vanilla version, I'll be honest. I could actually have that cooking while we're making our trip back. So when we come back, we would have a whole bunch of it crafted and ready to go. So I just need to figure out the count of what I need. And get all that cooking. I think I'm probably going to need more steel. But I'm getting excited now because I'm getting closer to having my living quarters actually built. And having it built means I can actually furnish it. I can paint it. I can... oh, I like it. I like it a lot. And I'm excited about having this elevator pointing the right way so I can walk out and pick whatever floor. And I'm about to bring all my plants back, which does mean that I'm going to be able to plant my garden just as soon as I get my walls up for my living quarters. Okay, did you just drop down or no? Okay, good. Then you go get my cobblestone. Put away all my electronic stuff. Oop. Okay, I need to bring you guys. I don't know how much I'm going to get. Okay. was going to use you because you're the different type of gun. Okay, I think a lot of this goes into you. Let's put you in furniture.
Incoming enemies.
You
Prepare
guys.
for conflict.
Oh yeah. So blacksmith's table. How much can I make right now? Yeah, it is you. Bulletproof glass. So I could make 19 because I'm short. Metal mesh. How much glass can I make? Assuming that's going to be over here. What the, why would you pop up? That makes no sense to me. Okay, so if I wanted glass, plate mold. Okay, and I need to make that here. Okay. There it is, plate mold. Okay, I just need 5 seconds. Okay. I'm gonna swap you out with that. There we go. I will drink some. I'm getting excited about this. And that's the other thing I need to do. I still need to test whether or not the sensor can see through glass. Because my whole plan doesn't work if not. Okay, that should be enough food. Oh, yep, I needed you. Okay, how much glass can I make right now? Wow, and wait, that's just the glass things, and then for the bulletproof glass, I need 4. Okay, outside I'm gonna need, come on, wood blocks. If we're gonna put a block here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks of glass times 4 is 24 times 2 is 48, so per floor 48. 1, 2, 3, so 48, 96, 144, 142. Alright, so if I make 150 times 4, so I need 600. We're gonna need more. So let's just make 1,000 for now. 75 minutes. Jeez. Okay, I need some better stuff. Or I just keep cooking this stuff that I have a ton of and no use for. How far does that get me? Oh, that got me far enough. Okay, I'm just gonna leave you cooking for now. Okay, that's enough glass, and then I need metal mesh. Blacksmith forge. Okay, I could make 14 before running out of lead. I'm gonna have to use you. Where am I at right now with power? Oh!
I've got a bad
I am out of
about
power.
this.
Okay, I'll stop. I'll stop. We need to go. We've got to go. Lots of cool, fun things, but I am out of gas for my traps and everything. Jeez. Forgot to put in my blocks. Please tell me you can get out. God dang it. I'm just gonna put those blocks in. Eeks. What do you still have? Okay, you got the... Where's my buggy? Where's my car? Oh, he's over there. I'd like to take him because he's faster, but nope. Okay, I'll leave you in there, just like I leave one in the motorcycle and here, because apparently I have enough. Okay, you have enough gas. Yep. Okay. Wait, do I have my pick? See, I'm trying to mess with myself again. I don't have enough gas to be running the Valkyrie the whole time. So I need to have another way to be able to do this. Tools. There we go.
Master, we are not alone.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not fighting a screamer right now at home without fuel. Okay, heading north. I need shale. I need oil shale badly. Like, very badly. And while I'm out there, I can grab my seeds. Yeah, that completely... Yeah, completely... all stop. Train wreck. Don't advance. Alright, let's park you and run over here real fast because we have an airdrop. I never did put any things in you. I need to. Yeah, expect at some point to see a scorpion. Nothing. I was having fun moving along up until that point. I am excited, though. My vision right now is in a good place. I think I have a bunch of lead back home. So I might be able to bring some of that back, too. Also, the other thing, too, and I was out of fuel, that's why I went to go check, is I can recycle ammo. I think it only recycles into the bullet tips. I don't think it recycles into the raw, so that wouldn't help me. I'm going to need actual lead ingots from lead
I've got
ore.
a bad feeling about this.
Yeah, if I were to look up lead... Yeah, it's either the ore or the scrap. And... Oh, wait. I wonder if I can scrap bullet tips into lead. That might actually work. And I can make all the meshes I wanted. Okay. So we have iron and nitrate and nitrate. Iron again. Why it's such a struggle to find the oil shale on the map. All the other ones stick out so... And it shouldn't be hard to find. That oil shale is all over the desert. The light on? No, it isn't. Okay, now it is. Nope. And these sticks in the ground sometimes look like it too. Seen anything in this area, which is shouldn't
Master,
be.
we are not alone.
Shouldn't Should be all over. Like there's way more other nodes here. Seeing multiples of. Nope, a bunch of iron nodes. And those rocks keep making me think all kinds of things make me think it's them, and it's not. Nope. All these. Alright, pull the map back up. I don't get it. Possible that's it? That looks like lead and lead. Why is it so hard to find oil shale? Just wandering in the desert.
My senses have picked up something.
Yeah, look at how much nitrate was right here. That's crazy. And way too many scorpions out. I'm so confused. Is it intentional to make it this rare? When everything else is just abundant? Like, I am hyper focused on my computer screen right now, hoping, praying. What are those? There it is. Okay, this is a big good one. So it was a little bit lighter color than the iron, it would appear. Okay, let's try to take out as much stuff as we can in the near vicinity.
Master, we are not alone.
Oh, come on. Do scorpions fight each other? I don't know who you were fighting. Okay. There's a bunch of them. Where did they all go? I want to make sure I'm in the right line. There we go. Okay, if I start this way... Holy cow, so many of them. That should take us into them. I didn't bring us a shovel, so we're going to have to start at least like this. So we get out of the sand.
Incoming enemies. Prepare for conflict.
Dude, you guys are just non-stop. What is going on? Give me some space. There you are too. What is going on? Why do I have so many of you? I cleared it out. Where are you guys coming from? That's my only question. And I got more. I just need low. Sweet. Am I low enough? Let's try this. I should be able to run this in a straight line for a while. That's why I kind of tried to line myself up on all the nodes up there. I wanted to try to make it as easy to kill them as possible when they come. So they just jump down the hole, come in a straight line at me, while I sit here and gain a bunch of little shell. At least I hope I do. Actually, I guess I can switch over to you now, as opposed to using up my precious fuel that I have. It's going to be harder, it's going to be slower with the sand, but... Okay, how many points do I have? I have 6. Let me go back into strength. I've so far got high as I can go there, high as I can go there. So what do I need for the last one? 7. 1, 2, 1, 2. Maxed out. And we'll take the sexy T-Rex. Okay. So should at least get better harvest from these guys now. Okay. Ran to the end there. That was at 213. I may have having to log off in the mine and start off tomorrow in the mine. I want to leave with more ice, more shale than I need, or I will need for the rest of the game. I don't want to ever have to worry about this again. It would be nicer if I could use the auger, but again, fuel is the reason we're here. And I'm pretty sure I've got enough fuel in the van to get me the rest of the way, but I'm not willing to chance it. I do wish I had thought to bring the shovel. There we go. Reason for me doing it like this. There you go. So far I have 559. And recipe for gasoline.
My senses have picked up something.
20 for those. 60 for those. Okay. We're doing good. I'm not going to take this fully to the cave entrance just so I can keep that nice little one-by-one path for them to have to go through. Kind of a gauntlet. Alright. I want to keep working towards them so I see them. And they're not coming at my back. The only problem here is... Unfortunately, I'm damaging the pick when I'm hitting the sand. And that is... when this thing runs out, it runs out. I'm not going to get any more. So I'm going to be very careful. Oh. To only hit where it's actually solid. Like a couple thousand would make me happy. And I may have to fire the Valkyrie up to get rid of the sand. So I'll go through, clear out all of the solid blocks, and then I'll just use the Valkyrie for those. When I hear the screamer, that's when it's time to bail. Okay, let's put you down here. Oh, I suppose I should. Okay. Smart thing, I guess, would be to get them in here too, instead of coming back afterwards. There will be some that are going to be behind. Actually, no, I should be able to get everything, at least in this world. Okay. That'll make this actually easier. I'm currently at 853. I do want to bring the other double fuel thing so I can get them both filled up. Because I'm pretty sure the last time I grabbed gas out of there, I emptied it. So I probably should have started this earlier, knowing that I was out. But I think there is still some left at home, which is why I couldn't get the second thing, so I'll be getting some when we get there. I might do one more on the right side of me where it now. Hit it with the auger again, get rid of all the sand. Just to widen this out about the same width. And I need to mark this. Oil, shale. Cool. Because there's a lot here. Having all those nodes up there is great because they go off in different directions. So, and some overlapping, obviously. Which means there's a lot down here to get. Okay. There we go. So much easier to come back afterwards with the pick. Not having to worry about this. Because this is actually designed to go through that. The pick is not. It does the job, but I think it actually does more. It deteriorates it more than just hitting its primary target, or intended primary target. We have 1,000? Yeah, okay, we are more than 1,000. Nice. What else can you be made into? Oil, bottles, asphalt. And it takes one for the... Okay, yeah, the only thing that takes large quantities is the gas, but that is with an intended purpose. So I'm not concerned about that. The 60 produces a oil barrel that holds 60, so it's a 1-to-1. It technically is a 1-to-1. Okay, let's head home, or to our old home. I'm not sure when we'll actually get to it, but I think around the time we need to call this for an episode. I mean, we did have some good progress on some things, and I hate when I don't leave my van near the entrance. Okay, yeah, this is good. This is a really great place for... Finally found something. And I want to... Make sure I'm going the right direction. I need to get to there. And I think I have one box of stuff that I want to pick up, plus the fuel. And I brought a whole bunch of empty canisters, probably more than I needed. But we will come back with some fuel, but a ton of shale, which we can then immediately start turning into the fuel. Wrong way. Glad I noticed that before I went too far. Wow. 2 kilometers to get to there, and probably at least another kilometer to get to my house, but we're moving fairly quickly. So I guess close everything out and kind of go back to where I was at that one point, though. Yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to Thanksgiving because I think it's going to be fun. So at my house, which does cause apprehension, but that's kind of one of the things I'm trying to face to work on said issues. It helps that it's people that I know and trust, which I think this time is just going to be my kids and my ex-wife. We do have some family friends, but I'm pretty sure their family does, or her family So the wife, my ex's best friend slash sister, her family does pretty big things, especially when there's a new kid and there is a new baby with one of the siblings. So the guess is that they're probably going to be going to a different city where they're located to do that, which again leaves just my ex and the kids, possibly her boyfriend. I don't know if he's going to make that drive up. I think he gets most holidays with his kids, and they've been up here once, not in this house, in my previous house, and we all get along pretty good, so it's not an issue there. But I'm excited because it's going to be a combination. So the Stranger Things first 4 episodes of season 5 come out. So I think in my mind the plan probably would be, I guess, the Macy's parade in the morning, kids like that, followed by, pretty sure the first football game starts near to that or near after that, plus making food and everything and eating. And then by the time we're done with the food and then we're sitting around enjoying football, depending on how the games are going, at the end of the football would be the switch over to watch some of the Stranger Things episodes. So again, I'm kind of excited. I mean, it sounds like a real fun Thanksgiving. It's unfortunately you can't expect them to do it again because this is the end of Stranger Things. Maybe they decide to do something with season 3 of Wednesday next year. I don't know, but yeah, we'll see. I think it's gonna be fun though. And then Christmas, I think it's Christmas Day that they come out. I'm not sure if it's Christmas Day, Christmas Eve. I know there is some college football and I think NFL football, so it might be kind of the same thing. I don't know where I'm spending, or we're spending Christmas this year. Last year was my house, and my entire remaining family, all 3 of my sisters, their husbands, all of their kids, came to my house, and I got to host it. It was like about 5 months before I moved out, and it's a really cool house. It was, and I wanted to, the oldest of my 3 younger sisters, put it that way. I'm the oldest, but the oldest of my 3 younger sisters has been by to see it with her husband, but the rest of the family hadn't. So it was kind of cool to have them there. It's good that it ended when it did because my anxiety was reaching epic proportions. But again, it's family. We made it through, and it was fun. So this year, I don't know if it's my sister's turn, which would be down in Texas. That would be requiring travel and stuff. And I don't know if I would just fly. If it's just me, I don't feel like leaving my kids behind. So unless we all decided to go together, I guess I can put stuff in here. Yeah, I don't know. So we'll have to see how that kind of works out / turns out. Okay, you are empty. Okay, you are lead. There they are. That's where all my food went. Or my seeds. Okay, so where are we at right now? Oh, you got plenty of space yet.
Master, we are not alone.
Okay. This thing's spawning back in here because I haven't been living here? I don't know if having a different land claim turns off the land claim in this game. Okay, we'll take the zinc. I'm going to take some more lead. I'm looking at stuff that I can put into the recycler and possibly get some lead back. Now, I could also put in batteries, which would give me both lead, but also bottles of acid. Ooh, look at that! That's just straight up lead. Okay, sweet. I think all that stuff got left behind because it was too heavy for the last trip. That's fantastic. Your lead. Got plenty of you. I don't know if copper is used to that. Zinc. Old chair. You're heavy and I can make you again really cheap. Motor parts. Yeah, I'm down to the point where it's a bunch of stuff that I don't know that I even want to keep. That needs to be repaired. There's our old garden. But this is what I'm really here for. 60. That'll fill up the barrel. And then I can pick you up. So you're like 3 gas cans full of gas. The barrel. Okay, holy cow. Didn't realize I had all those. You're empty. Was it you that I put it all in? Yes. So we just got a bunch of lead. So that means we're good.
Prepare for conflict.
Yeah, we are good to go now on those meshes that we need for the bulletproof glass. We also have lots and lots of oil shale for gas, so we're good there. I do want to check this trader up. Trader just changed, so let's see what he has before we... Actually, we call it here. We're going to have to make the trip back in the next episode. I do want to lock myself in so I'm safe. Okay. Oh, you... I just literally said I'm shutting you so I'm safe, and the friggin' out of nowhere. I can't even begin to express in words the annoyance I'm feeling right now.
Would you like to trade?
That was frustrating. I hate those scorpions. I hate them so much. Oh, I hate them. Not done to use a 792. Yeah, those are so expensive. Nope.
Carry on.
Fingers crossed for some more antidotes. Nope.
Master, we are not alone.
I can't believe it.
For a while.
Runner frame, already have the Dune Runner. Pumpkin pie, save myself. Wow, if I find one, I can make it. I got so much knowledge. I'm not caring about that. Power drawbridge.
Well, there's
Okay,
always
nope.
Shamway
All right.
up the road. You
So
can try
I
Lou.
think this is where we're going to call it. So we'll hit the pause over here. Appreciate everybody that showed up tonight, hanging out. It's been a fun night. A lot of progress. Sort of got cut short at one point. Again, I would appreciate anybody who would like to put in some kind of... If there's something I missed on how to make a door get activated from both sides, I would immensely appreciate it. Otherwise, I'm just going to use the system I have right now, which seems to work, and it's going to be okay considering I'm actually going to surround. I think it's going to look cool. So anyway, if you're watching this video and you enjoyed it, please go ahead and give it a like, again, on YouTube. And if you haven't already subscribed, I'm very close to 400, and I'd appreciate if you would hit that. It's an easy thing to do. And if you are watching the VOD on Twitch and you have not yet followed, I would appreciate that as well. But with that being said, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.